I'm gonna be doing a Taco Bell mukbang. I got the Nacho Fry $5 box. What, Kingsley? What are you saying? And I got the cheesy gordita $5 box as well. My total came out to 10. I told them all this sauce. I love this sauce. But yeah, my total came out to like $11. I'm about to fuck it up. So I noticed. The fries are good. An actual fry. I don't know about this cheese. It's good together though. I noticed that. What is going on, Papa? I'm more shy when I do makeup videos for some reason. But when I'm eating, I don't give a fuck. This is so good. I thought it would be nasty, but I like it. So, I just came from an interview where I was gonna put my son, like for daycare, and so I'm doing my interview, and I'm like, so what position is it for? Like what age group? And she says toddlers. I'm like, okay. Well, a little further into the interview, she's like I'm hearing her talk to another lady about these babies. They all like sick and coming in their office. And she was like, the other lady that I was talking to, the one I was talking to, was like, the teachers are starting to say that they're getting pimples on their face, or under their neck, or on their skin. And I'm like, what the fuck? Then she looked at me and she's like, we have hand, foot, and mouth in the classroom that I want you to work in. Okay. I'm sorry, what, bitch? You think I want to get that shit? I have my son. So you think I want to get hand, foot, and mouth and then have to go home and like, I'm gonna have to touch my son, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with it. So I was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, my teachers are just being extra. So they're trying to tell you that they think they're getting sick with the shit that's going around. And you're saying they're being extra? Strike two. That tells me, if I get sick, you're gonna dismiss me. And that's a no. If I'm sick, bitch. Ain't no, like, nothing. In the nacho fry one, it comes with the nacho fries, the bean 5-layer, and then Doritos Los Tacos. I don't really like beans like that, but I haven't eaten it. So yeah, I'm just like, this is a no. I was answering her little questions that they asked in the interview or whatever, and the whole time I was answering, I was just cringing. Like, inside I was cringing because I did not want to be there. when you work in childcare, you learn a lot of shit that you want to know. I've worked at a church daycare. I've worked at Alphabets, which is like elementary schools daycare, after school care. I've worked at Primrose, which is like a high-end daycare, childcare facility, school thing. No, honey, no. Let me tell you. So I started Primrose August of last year, and right off the bat, I should have known to left, because I got there and they threw me into this classroom without even training me. Like, I had no training whatsoever. I mean, of course, you know, I worked at Alphabets, but like, still, I had no training of working there. And they threw me in the classroom with this other teacher. And she was like, she wasn't new, but she was new still. Like, she was like 2 months new. So it was like a new classroom for her as well. Because she was the lead kindergarten teacher and I was the co-kindergarten teacher plus a sports teacher. So they throw me in. Keep in mind, excuse me, I had no training. And this class was a fucking mess. A mess. Kids fucking peeing on themselves. These are 5-year-olds, by the way. Well, 4 going on 5, whatever. Peeing on themselves. Having potty watches. Throwing shit, yelling, screaming, telling teacher no. Not listening. Hitting. Touching each other in places we shouldn't touch each other. Shit was all bad. Just so that was like one. You throw me in a classroom, I don't even know the training. I don't even know what to do in drills, like tornado drill, fire drill, a lockdown, nothing. Anyway, so they had this intercom thing, and that's what you use to call codes. Well, the codes, like, if I need to go to the bathroom, I have to say code Allie. If I want assistance or help, I have to say code Erwin. Like, these were the little names of the puppets, but like, this is what they used to intertwine with the school or whatever. And like, if I needed a medical question answered, I would say code Molly. Like, it was like that kind of thing. So anytime me and this teacher that I worked with, which is, she's like now one of my good friends and I love her, would call a code, they would ignore us. Straight fucking ignore us. Like, did you not hear me, bitch? And like, me at the time, don't do that shit, because I don't like that. I'll say something. Well, he had this one kid, not gonna say his name, who we just had constant issues with. Well, I didn't, but she did whenever I go on my lunch break, because like, the two teachers switch off, and you always have to be in ratio before you leave, which was another thing. We never was in fucking ratio, and they never sent nobody for extra help, but they always put extra people in classrooms that didn't even need extra help. Anyway, there was this one. He was good with me, but with her, it was just, they had difficulties, and he wouldn't listen to her. So we had been doing like a good 2 months with him, and she just was taking it every time. It's just like him being disobedient, not listening, throwing, hitting, saying bad words, all types of stuff. Well, and we would tell the front, like our management, they wouldn't do anything. They'd like pat him on the back and send him back and say, oh, so-and-so would like to try again. No. Because if he's doing it and the kids see that he goes to the front and he gets to come back, they're going to think that, you know, there's no reinforcement. They're going to think they can get away with anything, which is what our class was doing. They were trying us. And yeah, so one day I came back from my lunch break and she had it, the teacher that I worked with. She had it. She was like it took everything in her not to start crying. And I was like, what's wrong? She was like, he's horrible. He headbutted me in my nose. He's not listening. He threw water everywhere. He keeps telling me no. I was just like, oh my God. So, you know, I finally was like, no, this is enough. So I went up to the front. And, okay, so I went up to the front. And I was like, you know what, this is enough. So I sat down with the manager at the time. And I was like, okay, we've came to you guys multiple times. We've told you what he's doing. You guys don't really discipline him, you know. Now he's starting to get physical. And y'all just keep sending him back. Like, I crossed the line when either me and the teacher or our kids were at, like, safety's risk. Like, that's when I'm across the line. If you starting to hurt physically, like, it's a problem. So I was like, okay. And I was pissed at the time. Like, I was frustrated because we had constantly been coming to you guys and you guys just keep dismissing us and sending him back. So, all for money. This was all over money because they didn't want to lose him and his sister and the money. Okay? So, she was like, the director at the time was like, what would you like me to do? Tell me how I'm supposed to do my job. And I was like, okay. Like, don't come at me like that because I'm not trying to come at you with attitude. I'm just telling you, we've constantly came to you and he keeps doing the same actions because you guys are not reinforcing the discipline. And now kids are at safety's risk. And I was like, what is it going to take for someone to be bleeding? Like, don't come at me crazy. Shit pissed me off. Like, I'm complaining, I need to just take it. But you're going to be mad when it throws a block and hurts the kid, and the kid got a knot or bleeding, and then we got to tell the parent. And that was another thing. They were like, don't tell the parents. That's what it was. Don't tell the parents if the other kid gets hurt, and don't tell them what kid did it. The fuck you mean? If I send my son to the daycare and he comes back with any type of bruise, scratch, scar, anything, I want to know who the fuck did it, and I want to know who was watching him, and I want to know how he did it. You're not about to just tell me, oh, Kingsley got hurt today. Okay? How he get hurt? Who hurt him? And when did it happen? Yeah, no. And I didn't even have my son at the time. I wasn't even pregnant. I didn't plan on having him either. But I'm saying, like, he wasn't even in the timeline at the moment. Like, he didn't come until this year. And that wasn't, I mean, I didn't find out about him until November. Those nacho fries were really good. I recommend y'all get those. If you guys like this video and you like more of these mukbangs, because I love doing them, like, comment, and subscribe. I would love for you to subscribe. Please subscribe. I want you to join this with me. I want you to grow with me because I'm going to be doing these a lot. Especially now that I'm a stay-at-home mommy. If you have any, like, videos you want me to do or see, questions, please comment down below.
Okay, bye.